Hello, this is Elizabeth, author of the Modern Face series, and I am hanging out downtown East Sound today, and thought I would film a little intro to my video today, which is going to be about my bullet journal layout for February. I have a bullet journal. I use it for pretty much everything, and I am going to walk you through how I laid it out for January, specifically how I laid it out so that I could keep an eye on my progress towards various writing projects that I'm working on. So more on that in just a moment. I'm going to switch to filming of my bullet journal, and then maybe I'll do a wrap up at the end. Alright, this is my current bullet journal, and I'm going to walk you through what my setup is for February 2020. As you can see here, I've already done all of the drawing and everything for laying everything out. One of the reasons I really like the bullet journal method is because I can rearrange things on a month-to-month basis based off of what I have going on, and it's really flexible. So I really like to stick to the monthly vertical traditional layout for the monthly spread and have a habit tracker over here on the right hand side. It makes it really easy for me to look at a glance what I've got going on during the month and anything, and then check off my habits and see all of my habits here in one place. You can see back here in January what that looks like, and then what my habit tracker has started to look like so far this month. And then my writing calendar over on the right hand side. Daily pages. Let's get back to February. All right, so back to February. On the right hand side, I've got what my writing business schedule is, and my plan with that side is anything that's specifically going on related to my writing schedule or any events that I have to deal with during the month, any tasks that I have to do, like you'll see my reminders on there for writing my newsletter and things like that. And then I've got these two columns that I added over on the left-hand side, one for tracking what's going on with this novella that I'm writing, and the other one for another novella that I'm writing. And then that way I can keep track of whether I did any writing on either of those or any editing on either of those. And you'll see in more detail on the coming pages what is the plan for both of those novellas this month. Then on the next page, I've got this big blank spread right here for books and culture consumed. And you can see back here in January, what I did for books and culture consumed is I went ahead and did some drawing of different things that I was watching or reading. And then on the right hand side, I've got this graph that is my step tracker and also mood and what activity I did during the day. So whether I did a run or I went for a walk or what have you, so I could kind of see if that correlated with my mood and or how many steps I took. So I've done the similar thing over here on the right hand side for February, but this time I've gone with a separate tracker for steps and a separate tracker for mood and a separate tracker for activity. And what I'm going to do, I'll turn it this way so you can see it a little bit easier. I'm going to limit my moods to just 3 because I realized that I'm kind of floating around in the middle right now of kind of meh to positive to negative, and so I want to just be able to track what of those it is, whether I'm in a positive mood or having a pretty chill day or in a negative mood. And then for activity, I'm just going to keep track of what types of activities I do. My goal is to do like one of those activities every day, get at least 30 minutes of activity, and then try to get at least 10,000 steps. All right, so that's this page with the overviews for culture consumed and my activities. And then I've gone ahead and made a 2-page spread for my writing goals. And so you can see here lots of planning going on for what I plan to write and publish in 2020, what my goals are specifically for February, and then some chores I need to keep track of, some stuff I need to do down in Portland when I finally get down there, and then my writing goals for around revenue, like tasks that I need to do in order to meet my revenue goals for this year. So that's all here, and I can keep this as an overview, and it'll keep me on track as to what the key tasks are that I need to get done during the month. So my focus, as you can see up here, is that I'm going to be working on outline, first draft, and self-edit for these 3 projects that I have going on. And so mostly what this month is going to be is focused on really these two projects, with getting an outline done for this other project as well. So these deadlines are how I ended up with these two columns here. So I can make sure that those are my two focuses for the month, writing and editing both of those two novellas. And then on my daily pages, I will add in tasks associated with what needs to happen with either of these two projects on any given day. And then on this side, I can go through and use this as a master task list and expand on those tasks and add them to daily pages as I go through the month. So this is my overview for everything that needs to get done in the month of February. And then once the month gets started, I will start doing daily spreads like I have here to keep track of what I need to do each individual day. And that's pretty much what I've got for February. So let me know in the comments if you also use bullet journal, if you have any spreads that you find particularly useful for writing. And yeah, until next time, happy reading.